Trust the Profits is proud to be sponsored by Game of Silks. Go to silks.io to get in the game. Real ownership, real races, real rewards.
Hello, everyone. It's your man, Spin Nation here. Sean Patrick Nolan for another week of the Cocktail Lounge, our 70th show. So exciting. And we had a little struggle last week, but we're excited to get back to Turfway on Thursday around 5:45, 6 o'clock. Get some winners and get back on the winning track once again. I'm not even letting this sling get me in my way of getting picks and winners for you guys. So I'm excited. Let's go. It's Triple Crown season. We've got some great winning picks here. Let's get to it. All right. So our first race will be race 1, and that will be a mile, allowance 5,000, purse 22K. And the first horse I am going for is the 4 Knights Cross, Thomas Van Berg and Axel Concepcion. You look at this horse, the horse is one on the 2 on the synthetic, but has a win of 19,500, which means that must have been a pretty good purse versus this type of group when he was on the synthetic. But look at the allowance 5,000, 1 by 8, 1 by 9, third. Very consistent at this level and picks up Axel Concepcion. I think at 7-2, Thomas Van Berg, Concepcion, this duo will make extreme value at 7-2. And I think this horse is the one to beat. We now go to race 3, which is claiming 17,500, purse 31K at 6.5 furlongs. In this race, I am going to go for the number 5, Soulmate, for Michael Pino and Jay Morales. You look at this horse, and is a first and a third out of 3 starts on the synthetic. Escandarea, A Time to Love. Talk about synthetic royalty right there. You look at this horse, ran 25K. Morales rode it last time, between foes evenly. Came in 5th, drops down to 17.5. Bred by the Ramseys. Look at the workouts. 3 out of 30, 11 out of 23, 24 out of 39, 1 out of 30. This horse is definitely taking a liking to the poly track. And I think at 4-1, this horse will be very tough in race 3. We now go to the 5th race. And here we have a mile and 16th on the maiden special 70K, mile 16th. I'm going for a little bit of an upset here on the 3 Chelsea Pier for Sherry DeVoe and Abdel Cedillo. You look at this son of filly, of Arrogate, and clearly this horse last time at Oaklawn ran against much tougher like Maricel Sugar and Happy and 115K in the slop, and ran very respectable third with Christian Torres above. Now comes back to Turfway, and after 2 solid sprints, they stretch out into this race. And I think Arrogate will love this distance, the stretch out. Cedillo comes back on for Sherry. They're 16% together. And I think at 6-1, this horse could be the upset special here in race number 5. The next race we go to is race 7. And that is a mile, optional 40K, non-winners of 2, purse 78K. And here again, we're going to go for a little bit of an upset on thin ice for Mark Casse and Axel Concepcion. You look at this horse, and last time at Woodbine, didn't do a darn thing, came in 8th. After a long season, may have just needed the time off. Hasn't run since May 23rd. But look at this horse. First race ever on the turf. Wins by 5 lengths. November 6th, 22, off a huge layoff. Comes back at Gulfstream, just misses on the synthetic. This is another long layoff, which is something that Mark Casse really does do well. And this horse has been working very solidly over this track. 23, 41, 36, 2 out of 37. When Mark does a nice work, followed by slow work, that means it's something that he is definitely capable of doing. This horse is 4 out of 7 in the money. And notice, tall boy, Doug O'Neill. Evan Romanzon, who was his rider? Axel Concepcion, as the favorite last time. Does not stay with it. Who does he go to? He goes to On Thin Ice for Mark Casse. I think at 8-1, this horse will be extreme value and will be closing late. Even in January, came flying second with Landeros, just missed. I think this horse is definite value. And in the final race, we're going to go back to our friend Sherry DeVoe in a 9,000 maiden 30,000 6 furlongs. And we're going to go for the 7 Mural. And that's Luan Machado is jumping on. You look at this horse, it ran once on the turf and came in 6th. But look at this, folks. Granado won. More Than a Diva won her next race. Wicked Frost won. Talk about a key race coming out of this thing. Then you look at the workouts. 17 out of 26, 4 out of 13, 59, 65, 17. Just consistent works on the poly track for Belladonna Racing. I think this horse is faced much better than these guys. Machado jumps aboard for been 14% together, and I think at 5-1, this horse could bring down the house. First time synthetic. Look at it. Munnings out of the political force dam. Absolute 5-1 is extreme value. So again, to wrap it up here, race 1, number 4, Knight's Cross. Race 3, number 5, Soulmate. Race 5, number 3, Chelsea Pier. Race 7, number 3, On Thin Ice. And race 9, number 7, Mural. So again, look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. I won't miss making money with you guys. We're going to get back on that positive thing. We had over, I think, 100 people last week. It was unbelievable. Check out my picks. Join us in the lounge. Let us know who you like and get ready. And we'll even talk some Tampa Bay Derby this weekend coming up. It should be an exciting time. Talk to you guys soon.